Today I will rank all the birds you currently have. There are not a lot, but at least there are some. It's my opinion, but I will still rank them mostly based on the price and stats. I will start with Sparrow. Hope you enjoy. The Sparrow. It's one of the first birds to be added in Skyven, and surprisingly, it looks simple and detailed. It's one of the two birds that you can start with in Skyven. The biggest difference between Sparrow and Chickadee is probably that the Sparrow has a female skin while Chickadee doesn't. I really like the sparrowish head movements and animation the Sparrow has. I think the Sparrow really suits as a beginner bird. The upgrades are insanely cheap too, but the stats don't feel great when you play as the Sparrow again after you unlock other birds. But I still think the Sparrow is amazing. The Chickadee. We'll skip that because I don't have it. Nah, just kidding, I have it now. The Chickadee is a very cute bird, just look at him. It's also the smallest and has an amazing call, however, it is kinda loud. You do not need to buy a female skin for it to nest, but Chickadee's stats are overall worse than the Sparrow. However, it does have a slightly better stamina and sprint speed. I would say that the Sparrow is better than the Chickadee, but I still think the Chickadee is pretty cool. Thanks Dagger for contributing on this amazing bird. Hoopoe is usually your second bird after the starter birds, and it costs 7 times more. Actually, it's still super cheap for 700 coins. However, it requires 20 levels, but that is no problem. You should be getting 20 levels very quickly for how easy the early levels are. Let's look at the stats. They look good, especially the attack cooldown, with a whopping 0.49 seconds until you can hit again. This is the fastest cooldown in the game. I mean, like, you can literally shred as such an early bird. This is just amazing. I think the Hoopoe is overall a pretty cool bird. It looks amazing with the orange and the mohawk. Cardinal is one of the OG birds. It's okay, it's not a lot better than the Hoopoe. You also need to pay a little more because it has a female skin. I mean, I do have fun playing as a Cardinal, but I just prefer playing as a Hoopoe. I don't know what else I should say about this bird. I mean, it's alright. The American robin was the first bird to be contributed by other people. It was modeled by Bellasaurus in December 2023, which was the time where Skyven reached its peak with a whopping 2k players at one time. And Nimwit made the animations for the bird. Well, the bird model did get changed a little by Amos before it was released. Same thing happened with Chickadee. When I first saw the robin after its release, I thought that it looked a little odd because of the thick feathers and their broken neck. But Amos did some surgery on the robin and now it's fixed. But is the bird actually good? I mean, it's a little more expensive than the Cardinal and it's very similar. They both have very similar stats and they both have a female skin. It costs 400 more coins and 20 more levels, which is not a lot, but I would prefer Cardinal. I mean, the upgrades are a little more expensive too. Also, why can't robin chicks eat berries? That would be a better trade. Not only would it be more realistic, but it also makes the bird a little more unique. I'm sorry, but I think the robin is kinda mid. The blue jay, it's like the mascot of Skyven. What's different about the blue jay is that he has a different diet. All the other birds I've talked so far have the same diet. And blue jay's diet is a bit special because it's the only bird that can eat eggs and chicks but not meat. And no, you cannot eat your own eggs and chicks. You have to go raid other people's nests to be able to test out the new feature of being able to eat eggs and chicks. But hey, blue jay's chicks can eat chicks, which is cool, I guess. The blue jay is one of my favorite birds to play as. I mean, he also got decent stats and it's just fun. I love playing as a magpie. It's very fun, but I wouldn't say that the magpie is necessarily underrated. The magpie can eat meat and fish, which is great. However, it does not have the ability to fish. The crow can fish while the magpie can't, and crow's just a little more expensive than the magpie. And also, the crow has overall better stats than the magpie. I love the magpie, but it's just overtaken by the crow. The crow is the first bird in Skyven. It actually comes from a different game called Winter Sunrise. Winter Sunrise is basically like old Skyven. And look, the crow also looked a little different than it looks now. The crow had the same model in Skyven, but got remodeled in 1st of September 2023. I mean, the old crow looked a little different than the others. It had less quality in animation, has weird claws, and the material for texture is plastic instead of smooth plastic. Anyway, the crow has some good stats. It even used to be one of the best birds before bald eagle got added. But what's interesting about the crow is that it can fish. You have to go next to water, press to fish, and then press on the splash when it appears. Then you will get a fish that you can eat. What's also really cool about the crow is that he has an actual skin, the bone crow. You need to finish the quest during Halloween event. Last year you needed to collect 100 bones to unlock it. Not sure why it got buffed to 100, but in 2023 it was only 50 bones. The skin is amazing. He has a different call, he has glowy eyes that also blink and move, and the eyes will look at the place if they're nearby. Crow is definitely one of my favorite birds in Skyven. Look, I even truly maxed it. The bald eagle is a strong bird. I mean, it is very expensive with a whopping 15,000 coins, but the price does make sense, since it's an apex predator with a whopping 60 base damage, but at the cost of having a 1.8 second attack cooldown. The bald eagle is pretty tanky though, with 380 health and it goes up to 456 health. But what's most impressive about the stats is probably the flight speed. It's the fastest bird in Skyven. They can be over 100 km per hour zooming in the air. When flying, it starts slowly but it catches up quick, at a point where you're sometimes way too fast and have trouble landing without crashing. The trees literally one-shot you, they're like lasers you need to avoid. The bald eagle can only eat meat, so you have to go hunting, but you can also fish. The bald eagle was able to eat worms, but not anymore.
Well, I can eat worms?
However, the chicks can eat worms. I think the bald eagle is pretty alright, it has a fair price. The Harpy Eagle, it looks amazing. Some may say it's too detailed for the Skyven style, and I can agree with that. It was modeled by Supreme G, and another thing, Amos has made a change on the model. The Harpy Eagle is also the first bird where decals are used so that there isn't too many parts on the model. For how good the Harpy Eagle looks, the stats do not look very good, because it costs 40k coins and requires 200 levels to unlock, but it's not that much better than the bald eagle. Usually it's every 20 levels for the next bird, but Harpy Eagle and Secretary break the rule. 40k coins is definitely way too much. I prefer bald eagle over Harpy Eagle even though it's much cheaper. The flight speed really makes a difference. To be honest, the Harpy Eagle is really pricey. It should be around bald eagle's price. Ah yes, the Secretary Bird, the strongest one right now. It's very pricey, costing 50k coins and requiring 250 levels, but it's much better than the Harpy Eagle. It's still very pricey, but It's the last bird and that's the best you can have. You should be able to get it a little quicker because eagles are good at killing snakes, which give you a lot of coins. The secretary has the most health, DPS, sprint speed and stamina if you exclude Mechabird. The secretary is huge, but it still feels nice to play as because it's not very slow. It has a somewhat short attack cooldown and it is very fast on land. You can easily shred anything like this. It has a questionable strong knockback, which makes many NPCs or sometimes players fall off the island. It's pretty fun to play as a secretary. They are kinda pricey, but I think nerfing the price will be better. But keeping the levels are fine as it is. And look, I truly maxed him out too. Mechabird is an exclusive bird. You can obtain it by being one of the first 100 players of Skyven or by being a moderator. A Mechabird giveaway event was an idea. I mean, barely any of these 100 players still play Skyven. The Mechabird is between Crow and Bald Eagle. The stats are really good, they are all better than the Crow. But when it comes to stamina, this bird has the most stamina. I love the animations Mechabird has. Just look at this, he slaps! Also their calls are amazing too. There's one big downside with Mechabird. It cannot lay eggs, kind of. You see, moderates get a special skin for the Mechabird called Slime Bird. This skin is basically a whole different bird. It does have horrible stats, but it can lay eggs, it can float on water, its eyes are animated on call, it has variants, it's amazing, just look how cute this thing is. Even though I don't have the Mechabird, I was able to play as it and the Slime Bird in the Skyven battles. It's probably my favorite bird, just wish it was obtainable in events or something. And now we have the... oh, those are all the birds. See you next time.